Hi, it's Shawna, APDT. We're doing a leadership series. It's very, very exciting. I'm meeting great new people, and I'm very excited to introduce you to Jeanne Dailey. And she's with FitPAWS. She's the CEO. And so tell us a little bit about what FitPAWS is so that people who don't know about you.
Absolutely. FitPAWS is canine fitness and rehab equipment. So we do a lot with trainers as far as for pet fitness, and we also work with a number of veterinarians, vet schools, that type of thing, because it's for prehab and rehab. So very versatile product.
But a pet parent could actually have this too.
Absolutely.
And use it in their living room. And that was the other thing, is that if you can't get your dog out exercising, like that, the balance, that the products are fabulous.
I'll tell you, and this is a perfect time of year because you get a lot of people. Denver, we just had a huge blizzard, and we were just talking over here earlier, a woman who said this was great because I didn't want to go out in that weather. And what it does is it mentally and physically stimulates the dog.
I love that it's mental and physical.
Yes, absolutely.
I know, because I'm a customer now. Anyway, and she's a member of Women in the Pet Industry as well. But I want to find out from you, since you're the CEO, your trajectory, I mean, women CEOs in the pet space, and you came outside of the pet space.
I did. I came from the business consulting world, and you know, there's a lot of similarities. And I think though, with the pet industry, the way it's taking off right now, and the involvement and people looking, I mean, coming up with incredibly innovative ideas and what have you, and I think it's gaining a lot of traction. I mean, we've had a wonderful show, a lot of people stopping by, throwing ideas, they like to see us do this, or they want to do that. It's really exciting.
Innovative.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think is one of the biggest traits any leader should have?
Absolutely. I think one of the things is, and I learned this all the way back from my consulting days, is instead of going and telling people what they need, is listening and understanding. And that we're trying to continually do, because people want new products and they want new, so it's listening. What are you using these products for? What would you like to see in the industry? And even things that may not be related to ours. Being wide, you know, may say that's a good point or that's a great thought. Because there's a lot of people doing creative things, you know, working with dogs and with animals. I think it's wonderful.
Animals in general too.
Absolutely.
The kinds of pets that we're having are like
so
much more than dogs.
We had a woman today came over and asked if we had an extra target because her mule had ripped hers, and she wanted one. I was like, I never used it. You know, we're called FitPAWS, but maybe it's fit hooves. Exactly. That's great.
Why not? So, there's a lot of hooves around.
Absolutely.
And so, as you go up, do you believe that what could a woman that wants to come up and be a better leader, what would be a skill that you would?
I'll tell you, my team is young, and I like that. And I've got my main account manager, I'll just use her as an example, is 23. Just graduated in marketing from the University of Iowa. And Sunny's very, very organized. She's very driven, determined. And I think what's great is with these opportunities is the doors are opening. I mean, she came in and initially said she's just taking the ball and run with it. And I think it's being relatable and listening to your customers, what have you, thinking of ideas, and then also sharing experiences, you know, as well.
So are you mentoring her? Do you
absolutely.
Think, okay, so do you think women should ask for mentors?
I believe it, yeah, absolutely. I've had a lot of wonderful mentors in my life.
I have too.
And I think that's been, you know, invaluable. I
agree.
Just whether it is a formal session or informal.
So I'm going one more step, but you're not, and we're doing this informally so that you get benefit from this. How would a woman who's a little shy, what would she do to ask for a mentor?
The way I look, well, absolutely, that's a good point. And hopefully she does have someone in her life that she can feel comfortable with, whether it is business or even, you know, outside of it. They don't have to be necessarily a colleague. I mean, there's so many strong women in so many different industries.
In our network.
Exactly.
They could ask somebody in the network.
And I think if someone were to ask, shame on a person if they turn them down, you know, because I think it's giving back, you know, because again, like I said, I've had a lot of strong mentors, and even in this business too as well today. I mean, I'm kind of fairly new to the industry, so I'm always asking a lot of questions, you know, and I think it's been great. Everybody has been so helpful because we all want to succeed, and I think that's important.
And we all like animals.
Absolutely.
And
that's a great,
If we don't, I mean, if you're in the pet space, you kind of have that.
Oh, it's
I mean, even people that are major leaders, they're all like,
It's so true. It's absolutely. And I'll tell you, people love that. Although I remember when I did my first show, I had to tell one of the gentlemen who works for me, I said, you can't ask to look at dog pictures anymore because it's a half hour.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody just goes through their phone because they've got so many. So,
it's so true.
Yeah,
it's
people
so
love
true.
to talk about their dogs.
Please give us your website or how they get a hold of you and all of that.
So we're based in Denver, Colorado.
Nice.
Our website is www.fitpawsusa.com, but we are a global company.
Okay.
So while we're but we've got distributors, Europe, Asia. We just landed in Australia, so we'll be in Australia. We're very excited.
We have members in Australia.
That's perfect. So we're very excited.
All right, so fitpawsusa.com though is how they get a hold of you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. And once again, this is a leadership series, and we're really super great that we had Jeanne with us today.
Thank you.